Hey everybody, what's going on? How y'all doing? It's Kaiser coming in with a little bit of slightly different news than usual today. But yeah, definitely entertainment related. So, former That 70s Show star Danny Masterson, also from The Ranch, guilty of the R word for forcing himself onto some ladies, found guilty on 2 counts. Jury decided actor faces 30 years in prison. Actor taken into custody. Wow. Um, I actually did follow the first trial of this pretty closely, and apparently there was some issues. There was deadlock. It appeared that there was some kind of shenanigans on the part of the Church of Scientology. There were some things going on there that just kind of seemed a little bit, if you want to put a not too fine a word on it, seemed a little funky going on, and not in a good way. And yeah, so apparently they decided to go ahead and do a retrial of this case, and it appears that while the jury was deadlocked on one of the 3 counts that he was originally facing, they did find him guilty on 2 counts, which means in California, you have a minimum sentence of 30 years, or it was like a 15 years per count, and up to life in prison. So he's facing up to 30 years right now, minimum, and apparently was deemed a flight risk. So he was taken into custody. Yep. We'll kind of get into it a little bit more here. So, yep. After the verdicts were read out, the jury dismissed. Masterson was deemed a flight risk by Judge Charlene Omendo. Is it Olmet? Olimdo. My apologies. Can't read today. I got my contacts in. With a dazed look on his face, the actor was cuffed and taken into custody despite the pleas from his lawyers. The next hearing on motions in the matter has been scheduled for August 4th. A sentencing hearing has not yet been set. The 47-year-old actor is facing 30 years behind bars on the 2 counts he was found guilty of. Yet, similar to the first trial that ended late last year, the jurors were unable to reach a unanimous verdict on SA charges against Masterson. Yep. So coming into court just before 1:50 p.m., the jury informed the defendant, Judge Olmedo, and others present that they found Masterson guilty of the forcible forcing himself on somebody. YouTube. I gotta avoid certain words. Is what it is, folks. Of the 2 Jane Does, Jen B and N Trout. However, what is still a rebuke to the LA County District Attorney's Office, the jury 4-person acknowledged that after 5 votes, the panel was hopelessly deadlocked on the 3rd count, with a breakdown of 8 guilty, 4 not guilty on the last count. The last count involved Jane Doe number 3, aka Christina B., a former long-term girlfriend of the defendant. That one I can kind of understand why they'd be a little deadlocked if it's his former girlfriend, but again, still bad, obviously. Yep. Look, I'm just going to be completely and utterly honest with y'all. I mean, apparently this guy has been found guilty by a jury of his peers. So yeah, that's pretty damning. I mean, yeah. I honestly, this guy, I'm to be completely honest with you, having looked at this case, it looks like he did do the things that he's alleged to have done, and was found guilty of 2 of those 3 counts. So yeah, dude can rot in prison. Happy to let that happen. LA jury Wednesday delivered the partial verdict on That 70 Show actor just after just a week of deliberations. As in the first trial, all 3 of the Jane Does at the core of the charges testified. Oof, that's got to be rough. All right, so yeah, that's kind of where we're sitting on this run right now. There's not a whole lot else to really go about it. But yeah, he is facing up to 30 years for this. And frankly, it's I think honestly anybody that is guilty of this particular crime, is it is a disgusting, sickening, vile crime, and I honestly think it should carry a minimum life sentence, but that's just my opinion. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just an entertainment talking head. What do you all think? Please definitely put it down there in the comments below. Folks, I will talk to you later. If there's any more news, I will be there. Until next time, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when I put up new videos, and I will see you on the next video. Later, folks. Bye-bye.